Okay, y'all. So I have a confession to make. And I know I'm not the only one before y'all start tripping. But I was told back in 2012 by the Holy Spirit to start making motivational videos. Now, I did not do it. Let me take that back. I did a little bit. A little bit. I made about 4 videos, and after that, I was done because I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I did not want the responsibility. And when I say I didn't want the responsibility, I mean being responsible to come up with new content, new ideas, being responsible to talk to people and tell them stuff. I didn't want that kind of responsibility. I just want to live my life. I want to work out. I want to go to church. I want to hang out with my little friends, and that's all, pretty much. Hang out with my husband, do whatever, that's it. But I didn't want responsibility of other people outside of my little circle that I had already built, run my little businesses, and that's it, the stuff that I wanted to do. So I just have to be honest. And like I said, I know I'm not the only one. I know y'all have done the same thing too. But I did not want the responsibility. But one thing that I know that a lot of people have a question, and that is, how do you know when God is telling you to do something? Now, for me, it's the fact that I didn't want to do it. Normally, when God is telling you to do something, it's not something that you came up with on your own or even something that you didn't think about doing. So because I don't like that kind of responsibility dealing with outside people other than my little select few that I deal with, I knew that that wasn't my idea. So I knew that that's what God had told me to do. Then the next thing is God will always give you confirmation. So a few months ago, when it started coming back in my spirit, remember, he told me this way back in 2012. So I'm just going to tell the truth on myself. But he told me this way back in 2012. So it started coming back up. I ended up talking to a friend that I hadn't talked to in, I don't know how long, probably about a year. And I was bragging on one of my other friends. And I was like, yeah, so-and-so is doing so good. She's doing these inspirational videos. And she is just doing so good. I'm so proud of her. And this friend said, so when you going to start doing yours? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing any inspirational videos. I'm not going to be online talking and saying this and that so people can be talking about me and my accent and all that kind of stuff and putting all those hateful comments on my page. And so anyway, I let it go. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then another friend came and she said pretty much the same thing. Like, I think it'll be a good idea if you start sharing some of this inspiration. You and I talking, you say so much, you should start telling other people about this. And I'm like, nah, I don't think I want to do that. That's not for me. I'm too private for that. But I'm thinking to myself, I don't want all these strangers looking at me on the internet. That's the real reason why. So anyway, I go on. Then a complete stranger, I'm getting a massage. I'm just having small talk with the lady. So I'm getting my massage, and out the blue, she says, your light is too bright for you not to share it with the world. And I'm like, what? Now, by this time, it's like, dummy, the Lord is talking to you. So I took that. Now, this has been months ago, so I can't say that I jumped right on it. I didn't jump right on it. I still, sit around and didn't do anything, didn't step out, didn't make any plans, didn't write any ideas down or any of that. But I accept the call now. And I'm going to tell you what triggered it. And it's going to be a weird story as to how I ended up triggering it. The very thing, I ended up talking to a friend, and the very reason why I didn't want to, and with people, making the hateful comments and stuff, somebody went on my Facebook page. And this was a post from way back in 2022. And this woman tells me that she sees all this stuff about me, all this negative stuff, and I need to come to her so she can do some kind of ritual and this, that, and the other. And so I politely answered her back, and I said, I know who I am. I know whose I am, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And the reason why I say that was one of the reasons why I didn't want to post anything was people like that jumping on your comments, saying something out the way. And to me, it was out the way because, first of all, I don't need you doing no ritual over me because I'm connected to the source. And so if I could be an inspiration to somebody else to let them know you are connected to the source, you are connected to God. You don't need somebody coming in saying this or doing that or doing rituals or any of that kind of stuff, because you have a direct line to God, and the God that I serve lives inside of me. It's not some God in the sky that I gotta pray to and try to figure out what's going on and hopefully he hears me. No, he's inside of me and he's hearing everything and he's always working on my behalf. So with that being said, I accept the call. You will be hearing from me, and hopefully I can reach as well. No, I'm not going to say hopefully, because like I said, I know who I am. So I will reach as many people that I'm supposed to. I will reach the people who are supposed to be reached. And that's what that is. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.